Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Child, I'm joking. But I'm okay. But hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jaylee, the JayLeesCorner. And this will be a little watch along, okay? A little bit of a watch along, a little bit of a listen along, a little bit of a what is going on between Bishop Robbery foolishness, because Bishop Robbery is always going live, and when he do, y'all like to watch along with me. So we're gonna do this, okay? Y'all know Bishop Robbery was live yesterday talking about him wanting to fight that man, okay? And so we was on a different live about that. So we can get into that today. But also the trial with that man, okay, is going on and things are happening. And there was a person in the room who was putting a play-by-play on Twitter. So we're going to read what a victim in that situation had to say. And then we will see what her aunt said, Sparkle, the singer who used to be signed to that man's, I think his label or whatever. Sparkle, used to be with that man. Okay, I'm going to try my best to not say that man's name, but y'all know who that man is because his picture's right there in the corner. You see it? Yes. When you see the corner picture, that's who we talk about. I do not need to say that man's name. Okay, we're gonna leave that of the B. Now, where are we at? Okay. Oh, let me say hello to the people. Okay, hello to everyone popping in around here. Okay, hello. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird. Okay, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Girl, I said that. Girl, my mind, honey, my mind. Please, Lord Jesus. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Okay, y'all don't have to like the video, comments in the comment section. It's a conversation between me, you, them, they, him, her, he, she, and everything in between. Okay, everybody is welcome around here. Okay, all opinions are welcomed except those who are supportive of that man whose name we won't say. But his picture is right up there in the corner. The only comments that is not allowed is the ones that are supportive of that man right there. Okay? But y'all know, comment in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, share the video and all that stuff. Like the video. Now I'm here. I am here. Hey, I had to put my little sweatshirt on top of my dress, so don't judge me, judge yourself. Because I planned to be kind of to the side or whatever, but hey, nonetheless, okay. Because sometimes the honey signal be stupid or whatever, but really they be. But yeah. Hi to everybody around here. Hello. Okay, whispers. Good evening, everybody. Okay, hey. Yes, welcome to the corner, the safest corner to hang out on. Please hit the like button. This is a safe place. Okay, so I'll put some music on. I put on a little bit of music before we get into the things that we are here to, because this is basically a late night snitching session. Because we're gonna be talking a little bit about stuff. Because Bishop so and so was last. Because the Bishop so and so was stuff we have to, get into. But either way it go, I just want to be like, hey. Hello to everybody here. Hello. I know the first 5 or so minutes is to give people time to get into the room. To get into the room. You gotta say, hey. Yes, the VH1 Live was earlier. I popped up around 5, did that. So now we are here for this. I'm trying to get both of them done because I don't think I'll be around here tomorrow on live. I think tomorrow I'm going to take the full day off tomorrow. I'll be back on Sunday. The pastor with the chief congregation, he ain't did nothing else to my knowledge, but we talked about him yesterday. Let's refer to that man as Mr. I'm going to call him that man. I want to call him that man. But y'all can call him Mr. Because it's some foolishness. It's some foolishness. It's stupid. Not call him Voldemort. He who shall not be named. Y'all know I love me some Harry Potter. Yet we is creeping and sneaking and snitching tonight. I love it with a red lip gloss. It's really lipstick. And the only reason I did not wear red today is because it was my work. It was our staff picnic. And I didn't want to be all outside in the elements and red lipsticks. I put on a little nude lipstick. Okay? But thank you nonetheless. Okay? Hey. To the people. Bishop's supposed to look like he up to no good. He always up to no good. Don't you know no good? He don't know no good. He don't know no good. Not at all. Okay? So let's first, we will get into the text conversation, okay, from the trial. Okay? So, are y'all ready for this? Because this is not a laughing matter at the all. We're not laughing about this, but we discussing the foolishness round here with that man. Foolish. Yes, I did see it. And that's why at my 40-year-old age, I'm not getting on the giant slide here. The giant slide is some foolishness. I'm going to post it on my IG later on tonight. So for those of y'all who follow me on IG, you'll see what me and Jeanette are talking about. The giant slide here in Michigan and what's going on around here. You should not be on giant slides until you don't have to maybe break a bone. Okay? But back to that man, Mr. Voldemort, or all the other names that man can be called. We know the trial because we know he's already been sentenced to the 30 years. And even though he's already been sentenced to the 30 years, He's still, around here on a trial in Chicago. That's the same one he wanted the people who seen the Surviving movie to not be able to be a juror. But it was like, no. So the next witness to be called in the Mr. That Man Voldemort's federal trial in Chicago will be Jane. Okay, they call her Jane, who was the woman who was allegedly the one appearing in the 4SE tapes. That man made in 1998 when he was 31 and she was 14. and 14. Now, if y'all recall the trial from back then, how y'all doing? Okay. I'm here. Hey. I'm out. Because it's not about me. Not about me. You know what I'm saying? When the trial happened back then, back in those days, the fact that he got off when they seen the tapes is crazy. The girl did not testify then, but she's testifying now. And we still don't know her name because, we're going to keep that on the wax, okay? Now let's read what was asked and stuff. Jane, the alleged Mr. Victim at the center of this trial, is now taking the stand. Jane said she was born in 1984, is currently 37, and was raised in the Chicago suburbs of Oak Park. James also said she was in a Christian hip-hop group. A Christian hip-hop group? That's different. But her mother and deceased father were also musicians, she says. One of the prosecution's claims against that man, Mr. Voldemort, is that Voldemort took advantage of Jane's music career ambitions for sexual favors. Jane describing her time with her hip-hop group in the 90s. It was an amazing time. We were very successful. We was living my dream. I was very happy while touring with the group. Jane said she was homeschooled. Jane says she's familiar with that man, whom she knew of through his R&B music and first met in 1996. She was 12 to 13 at that time. He came to a gospel concert at my church. I was excited. I'm so excited. And girl, stop. I'm sorry. I know. I want you. That's what happened, though. I knew his level of success. I was excited like any other fan, Jane said. Jane says it was her aunt. This is him and I. Jane says it was her aunt who first introduced her to Voldemort's Mr. That Man. After the gospel concert, they met backstage and later met again a few months later when that man came to performance put on by Jane's musical group. Now, why would that man be around here at the kids' musical groups? Was anybody wondering that? Why he around here at the children's musical groups? I mean, he could have been looking for musicians. Really, that be. That man told me I did a great job. He gave me pointers on how to handle the stage. It made me feel accomplished. That such a successful person was saying I was gifted, James said. Again, some people, like that man, will use their influence as a successful megastar. And when a successful megastar tells you as a 12, 13-year-old kid, you did amazing, it does boost your morale. Because you feel like if anyone, is the person to coach you or to enlighten you, it would be somebody of his caliber. So again, he told me I did a great job, gave me pointers on how to handle the stage. It made me feel accomplished that such a successful person was saying I was gifted. Following this meeting with that man, at her music group's Chicago performance. Jane said she started seeing Voldemort more through her aunt Stephanie. Y'all know Stephanie, who is her aunt, is the singer Sparkle. We will get to her video in a second when we finish these tweets. Again, following this meeting with that man at her musical group Chicago performance, Jane says she started seeing that man more through her aunt Stephanie, who Jane says had a romantic relationship with that man at the time. Meaning, not the niece and the aunt with the man. And the fact that if that's true, y'all try to put the whole family on, okay? So we then get to the second part of what the man said she was talking about. Jane tells prosecutors her relationship, the sex relationship with that man, became somewhat normal due to her viewing him as an adult authority figure and due to her genuine affection. He told me he loved me and that he would protect me. It made me feel good, Jane says. And when you 14, 15, whatever, you believe the bullshit. Because again, he's 30, 31, 32. She's 14, 15 years old. Why were you willing to do these things, to do those things? Prosecutors asked Jane. Jane responds, again, I was in love with that man and I was submissive. So I went along with it. That man bought me jewelry. He bought me a PT Cruiser when I turned 16, Jane says. I told my friends my godfather bought me a car and that I was excited to take them for a ride. The stipulation says Jane says that man put her on the car. Jane says that man put on the car he allegedly bought for her. She wasn't allowed to have any boys in the car. Jane confirms that man began videotaping her engaging in acts with him from the time she was 14. I felt uncomfortable, but as she went along with it because he was an authority figure over me and I didn't feel comfortable saying no. If she confirms it's her on the 4 alleged tapes at the center of this case, it will be a reversal of her testimony before the grand jury back in 2002. At that time, when he had 21 cases against him, she denied it was her in the video. That was the main reason he got off back then. She said Jane said she thought she was giving him something that he wanted and making the tapes. This was a relationship, and these are normal things that happen, Jane said, answering prosecutors as to why she agreed to be videotaped if she felt uncomfortable. But she a kid. She say he gave her Cristal champagne, and he also relieved, y'all see what it say. That is what was on the video that we saw. Okay. So this is her just confirming what we saw. She said she recognized the disc the alleged tape is on due to recognizing her initials and the date of the tape. So they asked, why can you be seen accepting money in one of the tapes? Now that's the one I saw. Where that man was in that wooden cabin-like room and you see him give her some money. And she said, because if anyone saw the tape or if it was released, for some reason, it would look like I was a prostitute. For the first time since the trial started, Jane's voice has began to crack because she's having to relive what she went through back then. They asked her, where he stored the tapes featuring her, and she said they were kept in a gym bag or in the log cabin area of the basement of that man's house. After we were done recording, she also implicated his assistant, Milton June Brown, who was his co-defendant, in handling the tapes. Now, they're talking about how there was an investigation to the alleged relationship back then, and she said she denied it. I was afraid that something bad would happen to that man if anyone found out about the nature of our relationship. She tells prosecution her denial was false. So she's now saying that, I was lying back then, I'm not lying now. It was something that she was going to take to her grave. I was protecting him. I did not want my parents to find out either. And she found out about the tape being released to her aunt Stephanie, aka Sparkle. But when her parents asked her about it, she denied it because he told her to not talk about it. He seemed afraid as well. And that's the crazy part, that she's having to say, like, he had a game plan for her and her parents. How they met at a hotel in Chicago. The meeting was set up by his former management. And in that meeting, after the tape came out back in 2002, her dad was very upset. He stormed out. He was crying. He was upset. And that man was begging the father for her forgiveness. And the father said, I can help you. Sir, you shouldn't be that man's ass. And she said that at that point in time, that man suggested they all go on vacation because there was a lot of negative attention happening around the video, and he did not want, he wanted them to leave the country and to not have any attention on them. He did not want the police having any, accessibility to the family. So the fact that we know, because the thing is this, we all seen I saw the tape. I think the fact that she did not talk about it then, she was younger back then. We didn't know much back then. Now, there were other tweets I did not pull up where they asked her about, meeting that man, and she brought up how, her aunt was the one who suggested that she asked him to be her godfather. The aunt suggested to rub his head to, get him comfortable enough to, ask him to be the godfather of her. And he said yes. So that was a whole other slew of texts, not a slew of tweets. I feel like going through all of that. Now, Sparkle, of course, heard about what was said because it was all over the blog yesterday. And so Sparkle made a video today that she released, which is her response to what the niece was saying about her parts and her meeting that man, her being intimate with that man, Sparkle being intimate with that man, and all of that. So we're going to fully listen to Sparkle's response. I'm not going to talk, y'all. I'm going to let Sparkle talk. Y'all listen. I'm going to shut up.
Hey, y'all. It's Sparkle. Have my phone here because I have notes that I want to make sure that I say everything that I want to say today. And forgive the bolting of the jets overhead. We have the air and water show here. I want to put a few things in context. I'm letting those who really know, support, and love me know that this is a family feud. Yesterday was a day I didn't think I'd ever see. Nevertheless, at this point, I'm pretty much prepared for anything. After I learned my niece was cooperating with the investigators, I prayed and I thanked God. Also, I did some thinking, as I often do, throughout this whole process. Asked myself, if I were them, what could be said that legitimately make this make sense and spare them from crazy? My answer is nothing. Knowing that there's no...
I want y'all to know that's not my music. That's the music that she had on the video playing. So yeah, that's not me playing music. That was her with that on there. That ain't me. That's on her. But let's keep listening.
No right answer to explain their ongoing actions and years of support for Robert once learning about that tape. The clear plan is to try to take me down because I've been so vocal. I knew that there was some anger and resentment because of my stance, which is why I'm like, okay, they're going to handle it their way, and I'm going to handle it my way. And I was thinking, one day, my niece will be older and will have a real heart-to-heart conversation. And there's no expiration on this concept, but I'm very clear that day ain't close. I know us speaking privately and candidly to her, it looks like betrayal of her mother. But now being an adult, I was hoping she was closer to being more independent thinking at this point. Yesterday, my niece absolutely doing the will of her mom. This is another form of the terrible decision making of her mom. And in my opinion, the unfortunate continuing allegiance to Robert. As the youngest of the group, and all I've ever known was family and community. So I operated from that space from the beginning of my career by bringing them in to show them that it was not just about me, but about us getting this record deal that I was about to get. We were a gospel group just years prior, so me thinking about them for them was partly programmed in me. All I knew. Again, because Robert was giving the opportunity to have his own imprint record label, I introduced my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece to Robert at CRC Studios in '97 in hopes of landing my niece a career as an artist in this industry. Not a concert, as she testified. I didn't stop there. I asked Robert to check out my brother-in-law, who played the guitar, and other family members in hopes he'd assist them with their musical careers as well. I'm saying this again to say not all that you heard yesterday from my niece is true. I don't want to hinder this legal process, I don't, but to testify that I had my niece sit on Robert's lap and rub his head and have her ask him to be her godfather is an absolute fucking lie. You all cannot imagine the hurt that comes from pain caused by the people that you live and are willing to die for. Another lie. Robert and I were never in a romantic relationship. Never. To show you sabotage is a highly priority within them. If Robert and I were in a romantic relationship, you and your mom was cool allowing you to start a relationship with him? Again, no right answers for their actions. This journey of mine, I started with the greatest of intentions, and all I've gotten from it is hell. This is not how we were raised, and it has fucked up family names, relationships, and the death, allegedly. Enough is enough. I've endured being not believed before, so my niece's false statements don't bother me as much as her mindset and willingness to tell the lies. I'm certain it's from her mom. Certain. But she's now old enough to start bearing some level of responsibility of her actions. I love her more than life itself. So this is all I'm going to say regarding her and her mother, unless I have to.
What Sparkle basically saying is, me and the lady mama beefing. Me and my sister beefing. And my niece is in on the beefing now that my niece is of age. Look, I wasn't there. So I don't know what happened. It's weird because no one said shit then. but it was very common practice for underage people to mess with older people, and it's like we just don't know who lying. Is Sparkle lying? Is the niece mama lying? We've never heard from the niece family. The niece daddy is dead, so we ain't gonna hear from that man. Um, the only part I question is the mama making it seem like let's blame your auntie and not blame me. Because in my opinion, I feel like all the adults in the situation played a part in her being even around that man. That's part one, period. Part two is where the mama at? What the mama gonna say? I want to hear from the mama because it do seem like the niece placed all the blame on the auntie. And the auntie like, hold up now. This shit between your mama. So that's the part I feel may be suspect. I don't think Sparkle, her hands are clean at all. I do think she introduced that little girl to that man fully. No, she's a singer. Her name is Sparkle. She's a singer from that time. Yeah, Google it. Cause I can think what the name of her songs was. But for me, I feel like the parents should be the main ones we questioning, because how did Sparkle even get the niece around him enough to where the parents didn't care? So it do seem like the daughter, who's Sparkle's niece, is around here fully blaming her auntie. I think auntie point is your mama put you up to this because me and your mama beefing. Me and your mama beefing, and you are now 37 years old, and you are helping you and your mom beef by blaming everything. I'm like, no, ma'am. Even if you not 100% to blame, you still are to blame because you introduced him. All the adults allowed the little girl to be around him for too damn long, in my opinion. And not only that, because of whatever she went through all these years, who knows what kind of trauma she's dealing with mentally. So I think even though she's a grown woman now, that girl probably been through hell because of what he put her through. How she basically had to live a secret-ish life for these past 20 years. So I don't even look at her like, okay, she's a 37-year-old woman now. She should be able to do whatever. She may not even be mentally there because of the trauma she's been through. The lady was out there a secret partner to that grown-ass man for years. As she said in other stuff, they had sex numerous times. She was keeping the whole secret. And then having to unpack all of that, okay, it was crazy. So it's like no one's hands are clean. Everybody helped traumatize that lady, that girl. She's lady now. That the victim, the Jane Doe. We're gonna call her Jane Doe. But I do not agree with Sparkle getting full blame. I feel like that her point should be, I wasn't the only one. Your mama knew. Period. Now, her doing this her little video about it or whatever, it's like, I feel like maybe you should have picked a different time to do it. In Chicago, they had a little air show, so everybody had issues with the planes flying over. Even at court, they couldn't hear stuff because the plane kept flying over. So that's why y'all kept hearing that. It's just that's how it was in Chicago today. But yes, if you watch the documentary, she was pissed when the parents would not allow the daughter to testify the first time. That's why I say Sparkle ain't fully to blame. Sparkle is not fully to blame. Sparkle was the only one who first said that was my niece. I told the police it was my niece. My niece and her mama, her daddy was the ones who denied it was her for years and kind of just went away. I think Sparkle knew she was the first one to introduce them. I think from there, she does not want to take all the blame. I think her saying before how I told the police that was my niece. That's how they knew who to go to ask in the first trial back in 2002. See, I'm old enough to remember that stuff from 20 years ago. Sparkle was the only one telling the people that's my niece on that thing. And that's another reason why Sparkle and the family all fell out back then. Because she was the only one saying, hey, that's my niece. I know that's my niece. And I know she is, she's a teenager. So that's where it first came from. So some of y'all may not remember all of that. That does not mean, she did not introduce them, but it does mean she tried to get him arrested the first time back in 2002, and it didn't happen. He paid the family off. Even seeing Jane Doe say, when the tape came out, we were sent on vacation. To me, the main culprit in all of this is that man. It's fully that man. And we have to remember as well, a lot of people hid what that man did. But some people tried to make it come out. And because of who he was, it kind of flew under the radar. Because he was the man of that man. He was the Earl of Kelly. And that's the crazy part. So I feel like because he already got, it was 30 years already, he's not getting out. He's not getting out. But all we can hope is that everybody who was affected by him, which includes the niece, it includes Sparkle, it includes the mama, because they had to live with whatever part they played in it. And at this point in time, there's really even no point in playing the blame game, because there were so many people, including fans, who put that man on a pedestal. And it happened because, again, this is 20 years after the video. He's just now on trial for, stuff like that. And the person in the video from back then is just now on the stand talking. Just saying. But as we said before, the 90s and the early 2000s was a crazy time. Even before then, y'all look. This is the thing about it. That man. What if I think? Well, that man right here, up in the corner. He's very much so, always been. That's what he's been on. He's always been who he is. He's always done what he did. It's always been the thing he did. But not only that, he ain't the first and he won't be the last. That's the crazy part. Because before that man was around here, people back in the day was already marrying and being with young people. I told y'all when I was 17, I had a 30-year-old boyfriend. But I know people who were younger than me who also had older boyfriends too. The difference is this is a well-known, famous person who got caught on camera and it didn't go away. He proceeded to be able to live his life for 20 odd more years doing what he do. That's the crazy part. He married Aaliyah. Morgan Freeman married his step grand. You know what I'm saying? A lot, Elvis, a lot of things has happened. So I don't want anyone acting like this is so crazy because the shit is real, is normal because folks have made it normal. And now we're saying, not on my watch, not no more, not my niece or nephew or cousin or brothers or whatever. But I think the fact that Sparkle is the only person in my memory that back then was in that girl's family and she was saying, that's my niece. It was the lady mama and daddy saying it wasn't. And my thing is this, ain't no way on God's green earth that your child is allegedly on some tape and they can say, Mom, that ain't me. I know my child's body. So I want y'all to remember that when Sparkle was telling the police and the lawyers, that's my niece, her mom and daddy was saying, no, it's not. Because the daughter was saying it wasn't her. Not saying Sparkle was innocent. Not saying that at all. But when she tried to right whatever wrong she played in it, the girl, mom and daddy allowed it to keep going on. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, she said herself, I was trying to get a deal for my brother-in-law, who was the girl's daddy, her sister's husband. I saw that tape. It was not the best quality. However, if I could tell what that was, and I didn't know that little girl, her mom and daddy should have too. Stuff don't have to be that tape did not have to be in HD TV for somebody to know that's my child. So that's been around for a long time. That's been around a long time. All we can hope now is he can't ever do it again. He can't ever do it again. Ever, 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 ever. And if y'all recall, the tape in question, there were also like 2 other girls on that tape who I think were of age. So the fact of the matter was, he was definitely around here recording whatever he was doing. The only, we have to feel bad for the girl because the only positive thing is the regular world has no idea who she is. We don't know who Sparkle's niece is. They not using her real name in the court case. There are no photos of her circulating, you know what I'm saying, about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we can't we could see her and not even know it's her. That's probably the only, for lack of a better word, positive out of the situation. Because sometimes when these things happen, we know who that person is and they live in infamy forever. I.e. Monica Lewinsky. She can't hide who she is ever. However, you know what I'm saying, she has to still live with it herself that it happened. What? First of all, don't get blocked. Don't get blocked. You must be new here if you would think some bullshit like that. So don't be on no bullshit. Okay? Don't get blocked. If y'all see this person insinuate I said some dumb shit, please block them. Anyway. Because I'm like, the fuck? The fuck? What? Who? People confuse a conversational statement and saying that was normal back then, which is why it was so common back then. So folks can't act so shocked when it was a common thing, but now it's being called out all the time. Period. Oh, I hate having to be around here. What? Right? I'm like, the fuck? What? That's how I know when folks is new. Because anyone who would think that's what I was, I don't rock like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? No, ever. She was 15. A lot of people are at fault. A lot of people. The main one at fault is the man in prison. Now, let's move on to some foolishness as we get out of that. Okay, but first take a moment and do something that y'all not going to ask y'all to do because it's a thing to do. It's a thing that what I'm going to ask y'all to do. What am I going to ask y'all to do? Like the video. Because y'all know liking is a thing to do. Y'all know that. That's what we do around here. You know? Okay, so just checking. Because I look, every once in a while, I have to check people. Because you never know. You know? You never know. So peace and blessings, my love. Peace and blessings. Okay. Because you know it be some bullshit sometimes. Anyway, so hey y'all. Okay, I pop in and pop out. Y'all know when I, you know, hey y'all. I be wanting to pop in and pop out. Okay, because sometimes it ain't about me. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into Bishop Robbery. Let's get into Bishop Robbery, okay? Because when he have lives, it just becomes fun to watch them together and talk stuff about it, okay? Because we don't like that man. You know what I'm saying? We don't like that man. And he is still on the seas of fighting D.L. Hughley. Now, I'm telling y'all, I can't wait for this interview to come out because I really want to know what happened, what was seen, what was said, why you so mad, was DL really being mean and rude, or are you being extra sensitive? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. And because I feel like he liked the attention. So if you like the attention, we're going to sit here and laugh for a little bit. okay, and talk cash about you. Now, for those who watching the re of the play, look, y'all really should know. Anytime this is a live and we're watching someone's live, okay, it really is going to be commentary all up and through. I'll sometimes get to my comment section and people then say, "Oh my God, why do you keep pausing it? Why do you keep talking?" It's a commentary video. If y'all want to watch his shit, you go to his page. You should not do not come to my page on the live, not on the live now, to hear somebody else talking. It's gonna be me. I'm here to entertain. Are you not entertained? Is that not why you are here? You hear me? Okay. Now, hey, okay. Let's get into Bishop Robbery and the latest bit of foolishness that he has going on. Okay?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing? How y'all doing? How you doing?
Oh, there you go, the lipstick. Gotta put on the lipstick.
I got some things that I want to address.
I bet you do.
I got a few things that I want to address because
What?
I really just don't understand.
Why not?
You know, I don't understand.
What?
How you guys expect a preacher to be, man?
I mean, no one, I can pop on. No one expects a preacher to be around here threatening the comedians, okay, who are just doing their job and having a conversation with you. No one expects that. I think the reason he keeps making it seem as if I don't know why everybody keeps making like I'm not a pastor, I'm not a bishop. Why they keep messing with me? I don't understand what you guys don't understand. What we don't understand is why you around here trying to fight people in the name of Jesus. Okay, God don't want that. That ain't what Jesus wants. Okay, so no one expects you to be a certain kind of way, but we do think you not supposed to be around here, okay, fighting folk. That ain't what we think supposed to happen. That's stupid. Okay, that's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I heard that Juan and Robin have a married license. I feel like, okay, jokes on them. Okay, we'll talk about that another day, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, but back to the foolishness. Okay, so I don't know what he thinks. We supposed to think, but we just think. Stop trying to fight people.
And it is amazing on the people that are just have so many opinions, man.
Okay,
It's crazy.
why
It's out of control.
not?
Y'all want us Christian preachers to be. Hold on, see who this is.
Nobody.
All right, let's block him.
How you blocking folk? How you blocking folk, girl?
Boom. All right, cool. Bam. Um,
That show he cared too much about what people say. Because why you reading the comment section so hard that you blocking folk who think you full of foolishness as you on camera doing foolish things, sir?
let's.
Let's
I
what?
don't get it. I don't know. But look, I really don't understand how you guys expect me to be, right?
Holy, holier than thou, not fussing and fighting, not cussing and fussing and tussling, not offering to fight people for $1 million. That's just the start. That's just the beginning.
Y'all in my inbox, y'all on my timeline talking about he not no bishop, he not no pastor. Why? What did I do that make me forfeit my office as an apostle and a bishop? What in the world did I do?
Oh, well, first, okay, he asked the question. Let's answer. You set up a robbery, allegedly. Okay, you have something to do with it. Okay, you then went live every day since. Gave me tons of comment. Thank you for it. Okay, but okay, you keep going live to defend the fact that you were robbed and that some folk don't believe you, okay? And if you really are a God fearing, God preaching bishop, apostle of the church, the first tabernacle church of of tithe and offering, who operate out of the baby shower cathedral, okay, round there by the gas station, if that's really who you is, sir, you would not be round here on live every day trying to convince us, and I think Jesus, that you did not do it. Okay? If God knows you are innocent, why do you care what the strangers on the internet say? The people in your comment section ain't even in your city or your state. They can't even get to your church, sir. Why are you upset? Why do you keep wondering why we wonder why the fuck you on our TV every day? I could have came home today and chilled the fuck out. But no, you had to go live, meaning I had to come and talk about it. Okay, you keeping me up at night. I gotta watch your shit so we can watch your shit together as a group, as a congregation, sir, because you want this shit up. Let God's will happen. Let God catch the crooks who robbed you and your wife and put a gun to your baby's head. Let God do that. Who are you trying to fool? Yourself or me? That's what I want to know. Who? If God is for you, who can be against you besides yourself, sir? You are making yourself look like a fool. That's on you, not me, not him, not her, not them, not they. It's on you. So the reason why people keep saying, sir, you not a real bishop. You want to know why? Because you was cussing the lady out on the damn live. Okay? Because you round here upset at D.L. Hughley, who's a comedian. And he is a radio show host. He's doing his job. He's supposed to crack jokes. That's what he's supposed to do. He's doing his job. You not doing yours. You supposed to be putting on God's work. Okay, but no, you around here on lives in Gucci hats and drug dealer sweaters and necklaces, okay, talking to us about the bullshit that you brings to us, because we don't ask you to go live. I ain't never asked you to go on live, never. So when let me shut up, y'all. I told y'all I talk too damn much. But when he asked us, what did I do to make y'all say I'm not a bishop? Well, you're offering to fight somebody for money. You want to beat up someone older than you. Let's keep listening. I'm shut up, y'all. I'm shut up.
Okay, this people been laughing at the robbery.
No. They've been laughing at you, not the robbery. You, not the robbery.
Laughing at the gun being put in my daughter, 8-month-old daughter face.
No. They laughing at the fact you keep bringing that up to alleviate the thought that you in on it. No one thinks it's funny for a gun to be put in anyone's face. You won't let us forget it. You won't let no one around here can move past what happened because you bring it up every day.
Just making a mockery. And then,
a mockery. Oh, a mockery, he says. Ain't that the mockery? Calling a mockery a mockery. The hell?
Enough is enough. I went on the D.L. Hughley show, and he was just disrespectful. Now, I've never listened to his radio.
Liar. Why are you lying? Well, you know what? He may not have. I won't say that's a lie. But, if you've never listened to it, why did you go on it? What was the point of going on a person's show who you don't even listen to? Who? Someone who wants attention.
Broadcasting. And I never watched them on social media. So I thought it was all good. You know what I mean? I thought it was all good. You know what I mean? It's like, I thought he was cool. I seen him in some movies,
Okay.
and man, this dude went in and just started being disrespectful. And what
So a person you did not know, who you don't listen to, who you had no idea. I always say this as well. When you are doing interviews, whether you are the interviewer or the interviewee, you have to be fully aware of who you're talking to, what they think of you. I told y'all, I don't want to interview anybody I can't see myself having a pleasant conversation with, who can't be honest about some shit. You know? So why would you think I'm going to go on somebody's show because I like them in the movie? Nigga, what? OJ was in the movie. Would you want to go down a deep, dark alley one night with him and a white woman? No, because you might end up dead. Okay, my point is, you can't make it seem like because you seen somebody in a movie, oh, that was great in that movie. I mean, in real life, they crazy. So why would you? Stupid. You sound dumb.
really got me upset was when he told me that he justified the robbery. He said, "Yeah, I don't see no fault in it. You brought them to the church and they did what they supposed to do." And he said, "A robber getting robbed." And I said, "What?"
I mean, the lady told us that you took her 90K and did not give it back. So I just feel like that's what he meant. If you have ever taken money from somebody who you did not give back to, that means you robbed someone, even if it's legally. Okay, even if it's legally, why would you act like, oh, I can't believe someone said I'm a robber? Well, someone said you took 90K from them. And if what that lady said is true, that you took money from her, if someone then came and took stuff from you, I mean, the odds even out. The hell? It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is, sir. Move on.
And I said, "Yo," I said, you got a big mouth."
Okay.
And I said, "You're a whole punk." I said, "Matter of fact, let's get in the ring."
So Bishop so and so,
Tough guy.
so
that's where we are.
So Bishop so and so did not like what someone said about them, and now you want to fight. And you wonder why we saying that ain't what a bishop do. That ain't what a bishop do. They talked about Jesus. Literally, people talk about Jesus today, all day, every day. And you think you, a human man, can be upset that someone says something about you, that this, whatever you want to fight. If I had to fight everybody who says something about me, my fingers would be bloodied and bruised. I'd be beating ass all day. You could not like what someone say about you. No one's saying that you have to be happy that someone doesn't like you or whatever, but to want to say, hey, you let's fight. Put them up. Okay, sucker dash. That don't make no sense. None at all. And like someone said in the chat, why did you not want to fight Larry Reed? Why did you not want to fight Larry Reed? Is about your age or whatever. You want to fight him? And Larry Reed be working out in the gym. But you want to fight D.L. Hughley. Okay.
Right now, right? And I've been getting inboxes with just different people wanting to do the fight. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to come on real quick with the celebrity boxing owners, right?
Because you want to have a celebrity boxing fight with D.L. Hughley. People all over the world, Craig, around here, calling you a fraud. I call you Bishop Robert. You can't fight me because I'm a woman. But he may fight me. I don't know. Anyway. Point is, why you offer to fight DL? A comedian.
Bring them on because we was in conversation. Listen, man, what I mean, I say. What I say, I mean, you know. So D.L. Hughley, you could duck the question. What's up? Let's get in the ring. Because let me tell y'all this.
Okay.
Y'all not gonna say what you want to say to no brothers of the Nation of Islam. You ain't
Oh, Lord Jesus. I need to get a hat. I gotta get another hat. I want to protect myself. Why he keep bringing up other people? Why you keep do not leave the nation of Islam alone?
Ain't gonna talk crazy to Minister Louis Farrakhan. You ain't gonna talk crazy to him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna talk crazy to him at all. You know what I mean? Because y'all know what type of time they on. But as soon as it come to a good preacher, a good Christian, y'all think y'all could do what y'all want to do and say what you want to say.
We didn't. They talking about you. No, well, sir, cut it out. Because a good Christian would not be upset still about some jokes. A good Christian would have already moved past this because vengeance is the Lord's. Is that what it says? Vengeance is mine, not the Lord, or the Lord not mine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't quote the Bible. My point is, you around here trying to fight every battle over an opinion. And a comedian's opinion at that. So no one, at least not me, I do not expect anybody to be perfect. I don't expect bishops and ministers and pastors to be perfect either. I do, however, feel like if something happens and they become the butt of a joke, they can address it one time and then move on. You discuss this shit 2 or 3 times a week. The police ain't said nothing. The insurance company ain't said nothing. The only person, nobody in your congregation has said nothing. The only one talking every day is you. The only one defending yourself is you. The only one making it seem like it's an issue around here is you. You ain't moved on. You ain't healed. You haven't moved past it. You want to fight everybody or fuss with the certain people who disagree. That's stupid.
But let me tell y'all something about this bishop here, right? I come from Brooklyn.
So
the land where they lay hands on you, right?
That ain't, you can't get into heaven that way, sir. I feel like Heaven Gates has a strict code of things you can't do as a pastor, a bishop, or a minister. One thing I think it is, you can't use your hands. I do not think, laying hands means fighting. You're supposed to be blessing folk. Stop saying, I can lay hands, sir. That's not in the Bible for that reason.
And at the end of the day, I'm just cut from a different cloth, y'all. So let's get the celebrity.
A cricket cloth.
Where we at? Where they at? Bishop. Right, let's go. And y'all at Ray J too, because Ray J said he wanted to put $3 million up. And he talking about no, he said $3 million to DL Hughley and $350,000 to the pastor. I said, no, you got your numbers off, brother.
So you want folks to call Ray J. The bishop wants folks to call sex tape having Ray J. Sexy can I Ray J? One more wish Ray J? You want to put an idea? See Ray J put that in the comment section how he had $3 million on DL and $350,000 on Bishop because no one takes you serious, sir.
All right. So to the celebrity boxing, y'all hit me one more time. Say something so I could just add y'all. Or did you request me already? Did you request me?
Learn how to work IG because you around here trying to get clout, right? Learn how to do stuff on the social media, sir. So then when we watch you live, we can get right to the point. Okay.
Yep, you already requested me. Boom. Just live because listen, man. I want to get this going, y'all. I want to get this going. Let's get DL in the ring. I want to do this in a month, 2 months, however we want to do it. What's up, man?
The fact that this fool has suggested a fight between him and DL. Now he out here with the celebrity boxing people on his. Have you planned Sunday sermon yet? Have you wrote down what scriptures will be the scripture of the day? Is the youth choir aware of what song they need to sing? Have you had time to plan the Sunday? It's not time for no. Whatever. Have you had time to go pin push the damn backdrop at the baby shower tabernacle church of ministry of foot. Have you did that yet? But you had time to get you a pretty, mint green sweatshirt. Okay, your drug dealer chain, and find the celebrity. My thing, do you just Google celebrity boxing and that white man pop up? Is that what happened? I'm confused. You ain't pulled up not nan Christian artist. You ain't had no prayer cloth, nothing. But you pulled up the goddamn on celebrity boxing man. I don't trust that man either.
What's up, my man? This is the talk of the country right now, and
no, it's the talk of the country. The gas prices. The talk of the country is how much salami costs. It costs $10.52 a pound. Okay, no one. He is not the talk of the country. He isn't. Gas prices, food prices, student loan debt, how much condoms cost, monkeypox, all that shit. Okay, Biden being asleep. There's a lot of things that is the talk of the country. Is not this man up his Bishop Robbery is only popping on social media in my channel.
Everything you said was just meant a lot, man. It really did. And like I see the vision you're saying here.
Look at this. I don't trust nobody who whole face is red but around their mouth is white. Because I don't think that's vitiligo. I don't trust this man. Okay? I don't. And say, oh, I see your vision. What vision? His vision should be the staircase to heaven. Okay? His vision should be saving souls. His vision should be around here trying to help the people who was, as the other pastor said, some poor, broken, destitute, or whatever. That's what it should be. You see the pastor's vision and fighting D.L. Hughley? Get your white mouth face. I was like, why your mouth white? And the rest is pink. I want to know.
He has to step up, man. There's no...
Look, bruh. That is not vitiligo. It's not. I don't trust him. His face, two different colors.
The other way, and my partner Bitcoin Rodney was on there. I wanted him to talk to you a little bit too.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me clean this thing real quick. I want you to introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are. Introduce yourself, because
we don't care, but we're gonna listen still. But I'm like, sir, you right. Bishop so be around here on phone phones, trap phone, or whatever. He be on Instagram, he be on Twitter, he be on Facebook, he be on Black Planet, he be on MySpace, he be premiering live everywhere. Why? Because he wants attention. That cocaine. It, you know what I mean?
we got you on Facebook too. I just got the camera spent around. But introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are. So they know what we mean business, y'all. Like they know we mean business.
This is a bishop, y'all. Look at this shit. Look, this is a bishop. This is a man who said he is a bishop and an apostle. You can't tell me that ain't the drug dealer from the 80s who finally out the game and then made all his drug money be washed. Okay, and now he's trying to be like he's a professional. That's a bishop who preaching about God. I want to hear with that man right there. You want me to believe this is God's work? I know you fucking lying.
Well, I'm Damon Feldman. I'm the CEO, creator of Celebrity Boxing for the last 20 years. And, we just recently did the Black China, Lamar Odom, Albie Shore fights, all those fights.
Black China, Lamar Odom, and Albie Shore fights? Look. Thank you, Dwayne, for the super chat. Red skin like that can be caused by steroids. He is, oh, Lord, I can see it. But that man saying Black China, Lamar Odom, and Albie Shore, that's your claim to fame. Will there be bad? No, stop it. You do not have to put a super chat, but thank you for your correction, okay? But it's foolishness, okay?
It's incredible. We're really excited about this, and we would you stepping in the ring, Yuli has to.
I just had to show y'all close-ups of that man's face. So if y'all see him in the streets, y'all know don't trust him. Because he up here with the bishop lying.
Step up, man. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, you call them out, you put it all from the table, 3 1-minute rounds. Come on, man. And we'll benefit it to someone, whoever wants to benefit, and you can make this happen.
You listen, man.
They do know that DL don't have to accept shit. DL don't have to. Right. I do think it's kids' toys. Okay. I really do let me wear a little bit. Because it may really be that man toys. Okay.
Spent around. But introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are. So they know what we mean business, y'all. Like, they know what we mean business.
Well, I'm Damon Feldman. I'm the.
I think it's toys. That man is where your kids at, sir? Do your kids know you on this thing around here being foolish? Offering up fights? Trying to force DL Hughley to fight a known scammer?
CEO, creator of celebrity boxing for the last 20 years. And, we just recently did the Black China, Lamar Odom, Albie Shore fights, all those fights, incredible. We're real excited about this, and we would use.
That man is in his kid's toy room trying to set a fight up. Sir, if you own a celebrity boxing stuff and been doing it for 20 years, you don't have your own office space away from your kids' toys? You couldn't spin a camera around?
Stepping in the ring, Yuli has to step up, man. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, you call them out, you put it all from the table, 3 1-minute rounds. Come on, man. And we'll benefit it to someone, whoever wants to benefit, and you can make this happen.
You listen, man. Listen. DL, we calling you out, DL. Right?
Yeah.
He got all that mouth, right? And at the end of the day, I'm just a little old preacher. I have a little old church.
We know you're a little old rented church with your Gucci hat and your drug dealer chain. I'm a little old preacher. A little old preacher. I can't believe I'm a little old preacher in my little old church, and this big old DL Hughley has a big mouth. He keeps talking about me. When. Little baby. His kids. He should be somewhere else. He should be somewhere else.
Little old preacher, you know what I mean? And after this, you can't say nothing crazy to nobody else, Mr. D.L. Hughley, because at the end of the day, they're gonna say, well, what happened when the preacher asked you to get into the ring? Now, I want to clear some things up, right? I want to clear some things up because everybody's saying, well, that's not the way we supposed to handle things, Bishop. You're a man of God. Yes, I'm a man of God. Yes, I pray. Yes, right? But at the end of the day, boxing is a sport, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between saying, you know what, I play a one-on-one basketball game, and what's the difference between that and saying, let's get in the ring since you want to be a tough guy, right? Let's put on the gloves, right? What's the difference?
100%. You want to step in the ring, fun. Listen, it's a fun match. Battle it out. Do we have to do it?
Preacher's not supposed to be battling it out around here. That's the point. You're not supposed to be trying to fight people based on an opinion. That's the point. Okay? DL is a comedian. He says offensive, funny things for a living. That's his whole job. Stop it. Damn it.
Have some fun.
But Bishop, man, we have to make this happen. And DL Hughley, if you're listening to this, Shade Room.
No. You got to call him DL Lil Man Hughley. All right.
Well, you have to call him that. I'm the promoter, so I gotta be. But DL, you gotta step up.
At least he was respectful. At least he did not allow the little man preacher to call DL little man. Y'all both little. Y'all probably the same damn size. So cut the bullshit, okay?
man. Come on, you got to step up and take off the bishop. The bishop's ready. It has to happen. The people want to see it. This has to be done.
What people? What people? I ain't asked for that shit. Did anybody look? People in chat. People in the chat. Did anyone ask for DL to fight the bishop? No. No one asked for this. The only person who brought this up was Bishop. That's it. Nobody else. No one. No one wants to see. And this, I don't think anyone, the only person I want to see the Bishop fight is Mike Tyson. I would want to see Mike Tyson. I want to see that. Yes. I want you to threaten to fight Mike Tyson. Do that. Okay? Or threaten to fight Gucci Mane. I think Gucci Mane may be his ass. Okay, do a Gucci Mane. Get you a Gucci suit, fight Gucci Mane at the Gucci store. I don't care. But no one is looking for you to fight because no one wants to see DL Hughley fight. Right. A Mayweather, a Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., a Holyfield, anybody. Hell, fight LL Cool J. Okay? Do that. But you want to fight DL Hughley? Really?
There's no other way.
DL Lil Man Hughley.
Oh, come on now, Bishop Robbery. With the name, not Bishop Robbery. Come on now, Bishop Scammer. Come on now, the pastor of the First Tabernacle Church of Tithes and Offering.
That's what we call him here, okay? DL Lil Man Hughley, right? With the big mouth, right? You know the crazy thing about it? I didn't do anything to him, but he wanted to run his mouth to me and talk crazy. Man, I said, and when y'all do hear the interview, whenever he broadcasts it, I said, brother, I said, what's going on? Why are you coming at me like this, man? Like I don't want no problems with you. And he was just terrible.
Now let me ask you this: how about you? Do you have any boxing experience?
Nah, man. I just, I work out from time to time, man. And like I said, this gonna be fun. It's fun. Like I don't know why everybody getting upset, right? But
you the one upset. You the one mad, not nobody else. You don't see why everybody else upset because you keep harping on the same stuff, my dude. Go away. Apollo, get away from me with this. Go ahead on Apollo. So it's the weird thing that he wants to blame everybody else for his upsetness, for his anger.
Oh, God. My thing is, if he's a tough guy, right, and I feel some type of way, he feels some type of way, I'm not saying that I'm going to hurt him or meet me in the streets. Now, if I was saying that, then I would hear everybody say, oh, well, this is Bishop. How can you allow that to happen, Bishop? Why are you talking to him like that?
3 2-minute rounds, man. Come on, Eddie. Look, women get in the ring for that. Come on, DL. You have to step up.
Hold on.
Man.
White man. Hey, white man. Shut up. You can't force a black man to fight for you. Don't do it. Not today. Not on my watch. DL don't have to do nothing. Okay? Nothing. Pastor Robbery around here trying to force someone to fight him because he's upset. We think he robbed himself. That's the part. No, tell him to fight himself. Okay? Tell him fight yourself, Pastor Robbery. You upset with yourself for getting caught up in your own robbery scheme. Fight yourself. Okay? Leave DL, leave Larry, and there's other people cracking jokes on him on the daily. I know he see the shit on social media. And I don't mean me, I mean other people too, okay? But you want to have all this smoke for DL. Okay? Larry Reed called the FBI on you, sir. Ain't that what you said? You said Larry Reed called the F, the B, and the I on you, and you have not even tried to fight him. DL cracked some jokes and told you basically you ain't shit and you want to fight DL Hughley, but you don't want to fight the person who, as you said, called the federales on you.
Hold on.
Respect
Did you say women get in the ring for that?
women. Listen, I this Black China just fought her ass off. It was incredible, man. We got to.
Woo!
Black China's incredible. You know, we got to do this match,
It's
DL.
DL, Lil Man, Hughley.
Now, if he steps up, this is serious. You're gonna have to go into training camp. You're ready. You're prepared to do all this.
Training
Why wouldn't
camp.
I, man?
You look like a flashy guy too. You play the role perfect for celebrity boxing. You're perfect.
Now he played the role perfectly for celebrity boxing, which means little man in the corner down at the bottom, the white boxing man, he don't even know who Bishop Robbery is. He don't know what Bishop Robbery has been accused of. Bishop Robbery gonna probably rob him. Stupidity, all up and through.
Well, man, I'm just a preacher, man. I'm a preacher where these people ran in my church and robbed me and my wife at gunpoint.
Here we go.
And there's a lot of people that sympathize with me and empathize with me and my family. But there's people like D.L. Hughley who have made a mockery of this. You know what I'm saying?
You made a mockery of it. You did that. You are out here accepting interviews based on a robbery that people keep saying you set up, but you want to keep doing interviews for attention and then get upset when someone don't agree with your B of the S.
He made a mockery of this, and it's like nobody. He don't want to talk about my church. And I came on his show like, all right, cool. I said, why aren't you talking about my church? Like, let's you're robbing your church. How am I? What are you talking about? He was just so disrespectful. So at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, if you want to be disrespectful, and then he says he's on his page talking about he's on Under the Shade Room talking smack and everything. So look,
he was on the Shade Room responding to you wanting to fight him. He wasn't on the Shade Room on no bullshit. You made a live threatening or offering to box with him, and he responded about you being a second secretary at prison. Why are you Jesus, bow your heads. Lord, please, I want you to pull this man up out of his foolishness, because every day he's getting more and more clouded by the day, Lord Jesus, that he really believes his own lies. Can you lead him out of the dissolution of confusion? Because I don't get it. He's supposed to be a pastor, a bishop for you, God. And he right here being stupid in all of it, want to fight the old man of the deal of Higgley. Please, Lord, take him out of this foolishness and let him see he can't get into heaven fighting your children. Okay, amen. Look, because you can't be around as a bishop trying to fight people who don't agree with you. That's just stupid.
Shade Room, because I know they're gonna probably post it, right?
And why he always naming and not to call anything holier than thou, but my thing is, I don't see no real Christians who around here tagging the Shade Room and Baller Alert and World Star. I don't think anybody in church know what World Star is. I'm sure there has to be some kind of gospel version of a gossip blog to let us know when Yolanda Adams and Kurt Franklin made bean pies at the barbecue for the Nation of Islam, and they was fussing, but not cussing, just fussing a little bit, and they all prayed it was okay. There has to be some kind of gospel version of that. But you around here always tagging the gossip blogs who post the most craziest of things. But you want to say why we don't think you a bishop? Because of your actions. Do you still hear God talking to you? Because God can't be in your ear. He can't be. Not today.
I got celebrity boxing on, right? And whoever else want to make offers and want to bring money to the table, bring it. I've already told you my team, we put up $1 million, right? DL, Lil Man, Hughley.
You a little man, Whitehead. You a little, and I mean the white head up top, not the white head at the bottom. You are a little man too, okay? The hell,
right? If you don't take this, right, and all we gonna do is have fun. That's it. No fun.
Yeah.
boxing ain't fun. Getting hit ain't fun. What kind of foolishness is going on in your head?
With gloves. That's it. Little fun with gloves, right?
Yes. Well,
And I'll let you
yeah.
and I'll let you wear headgear. I'll let you wear headgear, right? We want to make sure. And if you need any pillows, if you need
Listen,
any, huh?
no, I know you're taking this, to see what the offer is, but in the reality, right now, this is real, man. I'm a boxing promoter. DL, he is challenging you to a 3-round boxing match.
So what? So you know what, white man? Okay, I challenge you to a dick sucking contest. Okay, white man in the bottom, I challenge you to a penis sucking contest, and now you have to accept. Okay, do you accept? No, you want to why? Because you don't have to do that. You can't be around here saying, "Oh, because someone challenged you to something." Oh, DL has to accept it because someone challenged him, and because I'm a promoter of that. Okay, you have to accept the suggestion from Bishop Robbery. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be going. Look, every day I'm gonna challenge folks on social media to some kind of challenge. I don't know why that popped in my head. But you can't be around here challenging folks and stuff and think that means they have to accept. It's not slavery. Not the slavery. Okay, that ain't what it is. The hell? It's like, no, just stop it. Cut it out.
That could change the whole organization of you stepping up and showing some real stuff and maybe give a percentage to a charity, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You got to make.
People, let me tell you something. People keep talking about I'm clout chasing. I was already somebody.
When? We didn't know you. We did not know you. And that does not mean that you were not somebody to people who knew you, whatever. But the world did not know you, sir. No one knew you until you was really up there, until you were robbed on camera at church. Then we said, oh, that man got robbed. And then you started going on social media being foolish. That's how folks got to know you. You're not a celebrity at all. You have to announce who you are every day on every live. You're full of foolishness. And to try to use the guise of, oh, it's for charity. Because who can turn down raising money for charity? God forbid that D.L. Hughley is around here turning down stuff for charity. Okay, he's a horrible person because he's turning things down for charity. His charity was when he let that man come on his show and he didn't know that man. Okay.
I don't have to clout chase, right? At the end of the day, everybody, you clout chasing, you this. I don't have to do that. I'm in my own world. I'm doing.
You do. He didn't have 1 million before the robbery, because when the robbery happened, I went to his page. He was under 1 million people when the stuff first happened. He got over 1 million after it happened, and after he kept going live, and after he was up here fussing with people. He's now at 1.6. So he did not, because I was like, he don't even have a million of subs or whatever, but he does now. And everything he do is for attention. Everything.
On my own thing. But at the end of the day, right, we have to set the mark that, we Christians, we're not punks, and everybody, oh my God, are you a real bishop? Yes, I am. And at the end of the day, D.L. Hughley was disrespectful. He was disrespectful. And what this guy said, let me see what he said. Hold on, let me see what he says. With this much attention,
Make this happen. Has to happen.
Yeah, Miss Jasmine Sanders. Yes, I do. I did. This is about Jesus. All right, Miss Sanders. Like I'm about Jesus. All right, so please take it easy on me, man. Just look at my page. Well,
We did. We looked at it the other day, and we deciphered. We came to the agreement of that you be on some BFS. You be on some BFS all the time. Okay, all the time. You keep saying, this check my IG for what, sir? For what? Does it help any? No, it does. It's you in them damn suits talking foolishness. No one is speaking up for you except you. No one. This white man down here don't even know you, whitehead.
we got Zab in here. Zab, what up, Zab? You want to come on, Zab?
Who the fuck is
Let,
that?
us bring Zab on. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Where's Zab?
White man don't know Zab either.
Zab. Request Zab. I don't know how to do it. Request Zab. I'm gonna put you up here. You know, and because Zab hit me last night. I was asleep, and he said, "Yo, let's make it happen." Because you know, me and Zab grew up together, right? So at the end of the day, we from Brooklyn, man. Like I'm a preacher. I changed my, huh?
He's a 6-time world champion.
Yeah, man. I changed my life over and everything. And at the end of the day, it's like, yo, man, why in the world, D.L. Hughley, are you messing with Bishop Whitehead? Right? So now let's get in the ring. Let's get in the ring. We got the promoters up here. People are calling in.
Could train you too. Zab would do a great job training you too, man.
But listen to this, right? This would raise awareness for the church and great charity. Yes, thank you so much, Famila. Thank you so much. That's what we want to bring awareness to, man, to the church. Let people know you can't just run into a church.
Well, fight the robbers. Okay, fight the robbers. Find them. Put more energy into finding the robbers than you do wanting to be around here on lives with everybody who will accept your invitation.
With guns, right? Let's bring awareness to the church. And I want to be the preacher that show what happens when you run into the church.
What happens is they get away with it. What happens is when you run into the Baby Shower Cathedral and you rob Bishop Robbery and his wife, Mrs. Robbery, what happens is you get away and he gets on social media every day and talk about it and complain about it and complain about it. And we sit around here and we laugh only because he won't let it go. Not the robbery. He won't let it go. That people find it funny that we think he lying. Thank you, Danny Allen, for the super chat. People started following him to make. Yeah, that's why I did it. I said, well, he's now a reality show. It's now a part of pop culture. It's something for us to laugh about, talk about, chit chat about. I can legally play it. We can watch it together and talk through it, laugh through it. There's enough foolishness going on in the world. This is our comic relief. So he really out here just continually talking about it, but not in the way to bring awareness for what happened. He's bringing awareness for himself. I'm the bishop. I'm the daddy. I was prom king or whatever. He keep doing that. He's sitting around here in his Gucci hat, his stunner shades, his drug dealer chain, and then something. I love the color of that sweatshirt, by the way. But still, he around here on some foolishness. So he's trying to make it seem as if, this would be a great way to bring awareness to this or to that. Ain't not any other reputable church pastor supporting your bullshit, because this is not the way to do it. And I am far from a perfect Christian. I am far from it. Because I just challenged that man to a dick sucking contest. Okay, not that I won't do that. But my point is, you should be closer to being righteous than me. And you want to be, I'm calling you out. Because you keep playing Ring Around the Rosie in defense of you as a person. This is no longer even about your church. It's selfishness. It's ego that had you out here wanting to fight D.L. Hughley.
And talk about the church like D.L. Hughley, right? Right, D.L. Hughley. I want to show you what will happen if people keep talking about the church, right? Because y'all keep thinking that Christians are floor mats, right?
Why you think that? We're not walking over Christians. I love Christians. My mama's a Christian. I'm a Christian. No one thinks Christians are doormats. We think you, dear sir, are a liar. But that's it.
Christians are floor mats? No. D.L. Hughley. Come on, D.L. Hughley. Come on into the ring, and we can get it the biggest boxing gloves that you want, D.L. Hughley. Well, I'm just blocking a few people. Hold on a second. Just got to block a few people. You know, people are just so like, if you don't like what's on my page, just please, man, go. Let me find Zab again.
Man, it's Hollywood entertainment. That's what this is.
No, but this is fun. This is a sport. You know what I mean? So, and where's your guy at? Where's your guy at?
I don't know where he's at, man. I was trying to get him on here, but maybe we can do it another time. I'll talk to him and let's get something together to all talk and see if we can make this happen.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, get. You know what? Go off, call him, find out where he is, and I'm gonna be right here for another 10 minutes. Oh shoot! Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, I know you lied, right? It was more than 10 minutes. You brought the celebrity boxing dude up here, who kept talking about somebody else who never popped on or whatever, which is we're gonna let that be. But you around here still being full of the lish, okay?
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. All right, we back. All right, y'all. Listen, man. So, you know, I've been getting so many inboxes and different things of that nature, right? Where you guys keep talking about, you know, Bishop, you shouldn't be doing this. All right, cool, no problem. I get your opinion, but I don't understand your opinion, right?
You don't understand our opinion. We don't understand your logic. Why can't we just not understand it and be done?
And at the end of the day, I would love to do this boxing match to raise awareness on protecting the church, right? And give it to a charity, right? This should be a charitable bit.
Oh, there's the ring. There's the ring. Y'all know they keep saying that's the ring that was stolen. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But you can't tell me he don't look like a retired drug dealer. You can't tell me he don't look like a retired money launderer. You can't tell me he don't look like he around here swindling.
Charitable event. And, you know, D.L. Hughley, he has a big mouth. I never knew this, y'all. I never knew this.
You never knew the comedian D.L. Hughley, who's been telling jokes for years in stadiums forever and making folks laugh, okay? You didn't know he had a big mouth, would tell jokes. Have you not really? Then you're delusional. You was in prison. In prison, I know they kept replaying the Kings of Comedy. I know that.
I never knew this. And he has a big mouth. He really has a big mouth. So this all makes sense. D.L. Hughley has a big mouth. He was joking about, you know, pretty much justifying the robbery at my church. So come on, let's go. Let's get into the ring. Hold on. We have promoters that want to promote it. And I think this is fun. I think this is fun. Y'all, I could preach a little bit. I could preach. I know the word, y'all. Y'all want to see my Bible? The ones that didn't see my Bible, y'all want to see my Bible? Everybody keeps saying, you're a fake bishop. No, I'm not. Look, see, this is my Bible, y'all. I read. Y'all see all them plaques and stuff on the wall? Yeah, that's all my certifications as a bishop and everything. See this? Yeah, I read my Bible. This is my Bible, y'all. This is my baby right here. All right? I read. If you get off weekend. No.
I read too.
Yeah, so
I have to get my icy. I read too. It doesn't make me a bishop. Okay? So stop using these weird things as a reason as to why you're a bishop. That we don't believe you. We just don't believe you.
I want you to hold on 1 second, Instagram. All right, so I hope y'all having a good day. I just wanted to come on and publicly let DL Hughley know that I'm serious about this. Let's have some fun in the ring. You want to be a tough guy? Come on, let's get in the ring. Let's do the sport of boxing. You know, no harm, no foul, man. You know, DL Hughley has a really, really big mouth. And, you know, I already know what my glove's going to look like. My glove's going to say Jesus Christ. And my boxing shorts going to say Holy Spirit. Right?
You going to hell. You got, look, why are you playing? Why? You going to have boxing gloves to fight this man that say Jesus Christ. And you want your shorts to say Holy Spirit. God is looking at you sideways, sir. And I hope you know the gates to heaven is going to pause on you. Because God going to say, well, you trying to fight in my name? But for your name, God going to ask you, why did you keep bringing me into your bullshit?
Right? Because I want him to understand every punch, right? Every punch. I want him to understand who I serve.
Oh.
I want him to understand who I serve, right? That's what I want to do. I want my gloves gonna say Jesus Christ, and my shorts gonna say Holy Spirit, right?
Because people forget who you serve because you don't act like a person serving God. You want your gloves to be used in a barbaric manner in defense of someone cracking jokes on you. Really, that's what you want. You have no humility. This is all for ego. It has nothing to do with God or your church. Sir, you are a charlatan if I ever saw one.
So this is what we're doing, y'all. This is what we're doing. And I want to raise money for a charity, a good charity, raise a lot of money for a good charity, right? And you know, back in the day, man, that's what we used to do. You know, when you have an alt with your brother or your friend, they're like, yo, all right, y'all fight it out. Y'all fight it out. What happened to that, right? You know, what happened to that? DL Hughley has a big mouth, y'all. He has a big mouth, a really big mouth, really, really big mouth. And at the end of the day, you know, yeah, we could donate to the charity, right? We could donate to the charity, you know, you know, we could donate, y'all. And this can be fun, and this can bring awareness to what goes on in the church. We need to protect our church. You know, that's it. You know, this is good. I don't know why y'all looking at it to be bad. Come on, DL Hughley, your ratings are not good. I heard your ratings are not good at all. I heard your.
Who said that? Who told you that? How you know?
So you need a little help. You need a little help, and I think that by you getting in the ring with the bishop, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because you got a big mouth, right? And you know, I think it makes sense. So DL Hughley, what's up? We got all type of promoters ready to go. They've been hitting me all night.
No, you had one promoter who came on there with a red mouth. I'm sorry, red face, white mouth. And that's it. You have not shown anybody else who has told you they want to sponsor this shit. Okay, no one at all. And the one person who did, he's off your live. Okay, but let's continue watching.
And let's make it happen.
Nope.
Let's make it happen.
Good. Sorry about that. I was roaming around trying to take care of business, and
now the white man came back. Now he in his car because his kids had to go play in the room, so he had to leave the kids' playroom to go to his car. And then this is the man who I guess he wanted to have on here, but who came on now. Now the man in the red hat. We got red hat, black hat, Gucci hat. The man in the red hat, in my opinion, is just as foolish as the other two. And he's listen.
had the emergency because I heard people want some smoke, so I had to get up on here.
Sir, who are you? Who are you?
It's on. It has to happen.
Yeah, so all we gotta do right now is wait for his return to say he wants to smoke, And if you want the smoke, we'll put smoke together. Make a fire in the name of Jesus.
A fire in the name of Jesus. Now we know the burning bush was God talking to Moses and gave him the 10 Commandments. But sir, is you a Forest Ranger? Smokey the Bear? Why are you obsessed with people and smoking? What? And I need people to stop saying you're gonna do stuff in the name of Jesus. Stop making a mockery of you upset because DL cracked jokes about you. What the fuck is up with y'all? Okay. Oh, so oh my God, thing 1 and thing 2 got a whole new friend. Okay. It's a cat in the hat all over again. All these people jumping on this weird ass bandwagon. And I feel like DL Hughley would never agree to fight the scamming pastor, the robbery pastor. Stupidity. You 2 men and popped on this damn person live to promote a fight with DL Hughley. DL Hughley barely replied to Monique in her foolishness, okay, and left when it came to the daughter. You think he gonna come around here and fight the scamming bishop? Okay.
Well, listen. DL, little man Hughley, right? Him and his big mouth, right? You know what I mean? And there we go. That's it. You
Come on,
know?
man. DL, they're waiting for you. The gloves, I got them ready.
Not cat in the hat gloves. Don't look like cat in the hat gloves. What, you went to your car to get cat in the hat gloves, sir?
Going to the gym. Let's go. Make this happen, DL. Come on. The bishop said yes. Rodney's there. Let's get this.
Yo, man, the bishop says the bishop didn't like what you said. You know, I didn't actually hear what he said, but
not the bishop didn't like what you said. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear, but the bishop didn't like it. So this is what it is. These are bottom feeders. And no tea, no shade, but Black China, Lamar Odom, and Al B. Sure, who were their last celebrity fights, needed the money. I don't feel like DL Hughley is at a place in his career where he needs the money, and so he's going to fight the bishop. I don't see that happening. That's dumb. Y'all around here fussing on deaf ears.
he didn't like it. And he want to settle it. And real men settle shit in the ring. In the name of Jesus. And my man Bishop said, he would knock you out in the name of Jesus.
Is he trying to sound like Bernie Mac? Or is that what it is? Or is that Robert Harris? But why he sound like that? Girl.
Now listen, I only have one request. All right. 50 Cent has to be the referee.
Fuck no. Nope. No. Leave 50. Get him out of here. No, sir. No.
All right. 50 Cent. I'm gonna reach out. He got to be the referee. All right. He has to be the referee on this. Okay.
Hold it. Watch this. Look, somebody just texted me what to say.
What it say? We can't read it. It's backwards.
You're dumb.
I got DL Hughley.
Let's go.
Alizé just texted me.
Who the fuck is Alizé? The drinking? Alizé just texted me. I got DL. What, his number? Girl.
Let's go. So did he confirm?
Let's see what. Let's talk. Let's do our business here. We'll talk, and let me talk to Alizé and see he can make it happen.
Well, listen, I'm already putting it out there. I'm gonna have my people reach out to him. And at the end of the day, this is fun, y'all. This is a sport.
He got people to reach out to DL Hughley, but not no people to get him a real church. Okay.
Boxing, y'all. It's boxing. I don't like what DL Hughley said about me and my church. I feel some type of way. So if I feel some type of way and he feels some type of way, then therefore we should put on gloves and have some fun. And have some fun. Yo, let me tell you something.
This is gonna be good. This could be good.
DL, I'm telling you.
Gonna train you, Bishop.
Who's gonna train me? I don't know. You know, I got Zab, I got Floyd, I got a few of my friends, man. I got one guy inbox was like, "Yo, man, Roy Jones want to train you." Yeah,
The bullshit of it all.
I've been getting. Yeah, I might have them all come in the corner. Because, like I said, we're gonna do this for a good cause. And listen, we don't want this in Vegas. I want it at the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, right? I want it in Brooklyn, right? That's what I want. I want it in Brooklyn. So
You can't get your own church together. You can't get your own church, its own building, but you want to have a fight at the Barclays Center? You think people? Are you serious? You, y'all. I think Bishop Robbery is on crack. He got to be on crack. He has to be on crack.
let's talk to DL Little Man Hughley, y'all. You know, and if he doesn't accept, then he cannot talk about nobody else. All you have to do is say, "Well, why didn't you say that to the pastor? You know, why are you talking like that to me?" Right? So I want to have fun, y'all. You know, everybody wants me to be all tight and all bent out of shape, and everybody want to say, "Oh, you supposed to be a man of God." I'm still a man of God.
Where? Show me where. No one wants you to be. You've been out of shape. No one wants you to be bent out of shape. No one wants you to be a square or whatever. We want you to go sit down somewhere, get you a real church, buy you a church built, sell that chain from around your neck and buy you a church home. Okay, go preach the word of God. Get off our internets.
I'm still a man of God. I still preach the word.
I think you're still a man of God because you're doing it in the right way. You're not, running up in his house. You're going to do it professionally inside of a gym with gloves, referee, everybody there. So it's done properly. So that's right. That's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it.
That's it. I have no animosity.
You have no animosity, but you want to fight that man for his opinion. Okay.
DL Little Man Hughley, no animosity. If you wouldn't have been running your mouth and made me feel some type of way about how you talked about my church and how you talked about me, then we wouldn't even be here. But you are disrespectful. You are just disrespectful. Then I started to get inboxes. They were telling me how he was disrespectful to Kanye West.
Well, Kanye West? Why? How the fuck did Kanye West get around here? Get that man out the conversation.
And he just was just disrespectful. So on one of my shoes, I might put Kanye. Everybody he disrespected, I want to write their name on my boxing shoes. Everybody he disrespected, I want to write their name. So when I tap dance on his face, because I'm telling you, he's not going to survive.
You gonna tap dance on his face? And let me rewind. I want to rewind what he just said. Okay, he gonna tap dance on the man's face, and he not gonna survive?
You are disrespectful. You are just disrespectful. Then I started to get inboxes. They were telling me how he was disrespectful to Kanye West, and he just was just disrespectful. So on one of my shoes, I might put Kanye. Everybody he disrespected, I want to write their name on my boxing shoes. Everybody he disrespected, I want to write their name. So when I tap dance on his face, because I'm telling you, he's not going to survive. That's why he's afraid. But I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to scare him.
You gonna tap dance on DL's face, and you promise he won't survive, and that's why he's scared. Okay, but he doing this in the name of Jesus. There's power in the tongue. Words have there is power in the tongue. So you, a bishop, who's supposed to be around here, showing God's love, grace, and mercy, just sit out your, you want to fight DL so that when you're tap dancing on his face and he won't survive. Okay, that's okay. Okay. I just want y'all to see what he's saying. Because when he say, well, why y'all down my back? Why y'all upset? Why do y'all hate me so much? Why y'all keep coming at me? Because of what you say.
So are you a professional boxer? Did you box in the past or the street box
No. I'm just me.
Okay,
And
just thought I asked.
and listen, if he wants me to fight with one hand just to get him in the ring, if we got to, I'll fight him with one hand.
Whoa, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that, man. Stop it.
I'm so serious. I can only throw one hand.
Wow, you gotta take that.
That's it. If he wants that, I will only fight with one hand. I will only throw one hand. Make sure, let's get in contact with DL. Y'all stay tuned because we doing this for a good cause, y'all. DL Hughley got a big mouth. There you go.
Y'all do know he don't know them two men at the bottom. Them two men are strangers. Them two men don't know him. He really out here threatening to fight DL Hughley with two other strangers on his IG Live for no real reason. For no real reason. None at all. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. None at all. Doesn't make any sense.
DL Hughley got a big mouth, and we're gonna do this for a good charitable cause right here at the Barclays Center, right? DL, please don't get scared now. You was popping all that stuff and talking, and then you all under the shade room talking all this crazy stuff. No problem. Let's get in the ring in about 2 months. Right? Let's make it an event. Let's make it a nice event. Let's make it a charitable event. Let's bring out all the people, all the celebrities. Let's bring everybody out and everybody donate to a charitable cause. And let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves.
So the way he wants to organize and have charity on it, he wants to have a physical fight with someone, not invite all his celebrity friends to do, I don't know, a concert. I don't know. Let's not ask all DL's comedy friends. I don't know, put on a comedy show for a charity. You want people to come watch you fight someone. Not you have a gospel revival with all your gospel friends to, I don't know, spread the word of God. But you want to have a fight to spread awareness for the violence going on in your church. That's how you want to spread it? Okay.
I'm going to have fun with you, DL. So listen, DL, if you really need me to only use one hand, all right, I'm saying it on a record. If you say, Bishop, you can only use one hand, I'm gonna only use one hand.
No, I mean that wouldn't be fair for two men. Two men gotta use both hands.
First of all, sir, cut your goddamn voice down. Okay? Stop scaring me.
I mean, he's a grown man, so he can use both hands.
But the way he acting, he don't act like a man. So I understand if he asks me to use one hand.
Well, listen,
wow.
Every joke that man cracked, he cracked to your face. Just saying.
As soon as we come up with a deal, we're halfway there. You have already agreed. Now we just got to see if DL steps up, and I'm going to find him calling Alizé now.
All right, y'all. So listen, stay tuned. We'll be back as soon as so I'll come back on later on tonight.
Nope.
And let me tell y'all something. For the people that say that they don't understand me, don't try to understand me, right? If I can bring awareness to the protection of churches, right? Because nobody should be running in the houses of worship with guns. And that's what this is all about. It's going to be about Jesus, right? Pure point blank. Jesus Christ, right? I want to have Jesus' name in the center of the ring. I'm going to have gospel singers. I want to have it all there. So we can electrify and let everybody know that it's about Jesus. Because when I drop DL Hughley, right, both of my glove is going to say Jesus Christ, and it's going to say, and my shorts are going to say the Holy Spirit, right? Literally. So That's what it's going to say. That's what it's going to say. Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit. Okay. So the Bible says, I just want to let y'all know, I'm going to bring 10 scriptures in the Bible that says I'm anointed to lay hands. That's what the Bible says.
That has nothing to do with fighting. That has nothing to do with fighting. Nothing.
That I'm anointed to lay hands. So you take it how you want to take it. All right. Because I'm going to lay these hands on Mr. D.L. Hughley, right? You ain't going to talk about my church and you ain't going to talk about me like that. That's just what it is, right? And anybody that knows me, anybody knows, they know how I give it up. They know I changed my life. They know they.
When you change? When? You changing tomorrow? You ain't changed today. When you offering to fight folk, you have not changed.
Know that I'm just blocking people, y'all. You know, every time somebody says something, I block them. So I just want everybody to know that this is just me. I'm not no punk. I'm not a pastor that's a punk. Period, point blank. So that's why them punks had to go inside of my church when they know that, we here for peace.
Okay, so let me get started. If you not no punk, you shouldn't be no punk anywhere. Okay? If you not no punk, you should not be a punk in church either. Them people came in, you instantly got down. If you wasn't no punk, you did not have to be a punk in church. Because guns coming into play in the church or in the streets, your reaction would have been the same. So, miss me with the bullshit.
I'm always outside. But yet they want to disturb and distort the name of God, which I can't wait for the police to catch them so they could do their time, right? They do their time. And I'm praying for them. And I'm going to pray for them. I ain't got no hate nor malice to them or towards them. But
so you have no hate or malice towards the people who robbed you. But you want to fight someone who cracked a joke about a lawsuit against you and the fact that no one around here believes you were not involved in your robbery. The reason you have no issue with the folks who robbed you is because you probably maybe allegedly knew them. Okay? You really on BS. You full of contradictions and hypocrisies and foolishness.
Yet at the end of the day, they have to suffer the consequences to their actions. And D.L. Hughley, for you saying to me that that you justified their robbery because you said that I was flashy and you want to justify something wrong, well, now you got to step inside the ring or you're going to show the world that you's a punk. That's what you are. And that's what I called you on your radio station. I called you a punk. That's what. So now step up. Don't step. He tried to tell me on his radio station, I'm not a boxer. I said, I'm not a boxer either. Boom. We're not boxers. All right. So at the end of the day, it's a sport. At the end of the day, it's a sport.
Okay, challenge him to a basketball game. You don't play basketball. To soccer. Challenge him to a game of space. I don't know. But you want to challenge someone to fight you, gloves or not, it's a fight. Period. And a lot of people felt like in these days and times, people are grimy. People be looking for folks to rob all the time. We say to everybody, you should not be around here flossing what you have because people will rob you because they don't have it. So the fact that you got robbed and then the way you acted after the robbery is the reason people feel like you got a part of what happens to people who floss so hard. People who don't have will take it. But you don't want to live with that.
Y'all, so look, I'll talk to y'all in a few minutes. Y'all hit me on the text. Let me know what's going on. They reaching out to D.L. Hughley. So we're going to see if D.L. Hughley accepts, y'all, or if he just a stone cold sucker.
We'll know by tonight.
Peace.
Not a stone cold sucker. Oh,
All right, y'all.
All right, but
All right, let me lift up. All right, boom. Hold on a second. All right, y'all. So there we have it, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but one thing that I'm gonna do, one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to raise money for a good charitable cause, and I want to bring awareness, man, to
where's his wedding ring? Does he not wear a wedding ring? He ain't got a new wedding ring. He got this red ring that we think was stolen already. Okay.
robberies and shootings inside of temples of worship. No matter if you're Christian, no matter if you are Muslim, no matter if you are a Jew or Jewish, no matter if you're Buddhist, no matter if you're Hindu, whatever you are, you should be able to be protected in the house of the Lord, right? Whatever God you serve. And I want to bring awareness to that. So I'm hoping DL, Lil Man Hughley, take on this challenge because he started it. He started
You started all this.
it. So my team, we're gonna all come together and I'm gonna bring everybody out. So therefore we can raise a lot of money and we're gonna be able to help some people and write some checks there, y'all. That's what it is. Wow, and you are a man of God. Yes, I'm a man of God. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Kiki Cokes. Wow, you're a man of God. What did I do wrong? You know what? How is that violence?
How was boxing violent? Have you not seen people get their head smashed in? Some boxers are currently not right in the head because of how violent boxing is. You do know boxing is about punching people in the face, in the head, where the brain is. That's violence. Okay? You're stupid.
It's a sport. Somebody say awareness, but promoting violence. Man,
Yep.
let me block you. That's it. So you ain't got to worry about watching me unless you make a fake page. You know, at the end of the day, man, it's just like, hold on, you said sad. Hold on, I'm sorry. I like to. This is when I'm doing a block party, y'all. Because if y'all don't like what I'm saying, it's all right, man. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, listen, let's make this happen.
No.
Let's do it right.
No.
And boxing is a sport.
No, it's not.
That's not a sport.
I mean, it's a sport, but it's a violent sport.
Boxing is a sport. Okay, all you got to do is Google it. Is boxing a sport? Okay, well, since you said this, let me just block you too.
Who making a sermons for Sunday?
Bam. All right. So you don't got to worry about it. Should we be modeling better way of conflict resolution?
Thank you.
We having fun, y'all. We having fun. It's just we put gloves on. We having fun, y'all. Why do y'all? I'm not a professional fighter. He's not a professional fighter. It's just a way we're having fun. We're having fun. You know, we're having fun. That's it. Why? What's wrong with boxing? What's wrong with boxing? Do y'all rather say we're gonna play a one-on-one game, that basketball game? Would that be better? No. He want to run his mouth, so therefore let's have a little boxing party. That's it, y'all. All right. Let's block you too.
And he is done.
Bam.
I can't do anything else with that man. I had to let him go at that. As y'all know, Bishop Robbery is full of shit. Okay, I think we are now aware that the charlatan that is Bishop Robbery from the First Tabernacle Church of Tithes and Offering is around here swindling people into thinking he's an actual bishop. Okay, he round here being foolish. Okay, it's just stupid. It's stupid that he wants to challenge people who just thinks he's not the right kind of person. You would think he would be able to move on and do other things within the church, but no. You want to be around here finding random ass people to fight online for charity? Really? Really? I heard he had a thing saying, y'all know I'm going to the page, that he was going to have a giveaway of $25,000 at some store. And initially, the store did not know what the fuck he was talking about. Okay. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. It looks crazy, y'all. It's not putting on my head right. So I'm going to pop off. But I want to show y'all, okay, the fact that man be acting like he be doing things the right way, but it really be the wrong way. So a store, cookies department store, okay. He was posting about how we had, I'm having a giveaway of $25,000 back to school, and the people was like in the comments says, "We don't know that man. That ain't what it is. We don't know. We don't know." And they posted saying it was some BS, but somebody paid them $2 or whatever, and now he is allegedly coming to give back $25,000 at the store. The store then posted and said, due to a miscommunication, we were previously unaware of this promotion. This promotion has not been verified. We'd like to thank Bishop Robbery for choosing cookies and for his contribution to the community. Now, my thing is, did he really do that? And he then said, real deal, usually we are still waiting on your answer. Celebrity Boxing, World Star, Shade Room, Baller Alerts. Let's put on the gloves and you know why. Bishop L. Robbery. Okay? Again, he's having an in-person thing to give away some money and whatnot. I feel like he is on some B other posse around here. He was live again for girl. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. But I think he tagged. Yeah. I don't think DL has said anything since yesterday when he said, sir. Oh, he take it down? Let me see. The only thing he had posted yesterday was a clip of that lady saying he stole them people's stuff. Oh, nope, it's still there. Okay. That's all he's posted. Nothing else. I'm waiting for the interview to drop. Okay, I need the interview to drop. Is this about the interview? No. So yeah, we do not know when the interview will drop, but it hasn't yet. However, Bishop so-and-so still around here on some foolishness. Begging for attention. Begging for no real reason. Okay? However, we have done our 2 hours for the day. We are at 2 hours, people. So we have done our live for the day. And what we have all come to the conclusion of, none of us trust Bishop Robbery. None of us wants to go to Bishop Robbery's church. Okay? None of us wants any of that. None of it. You hear me? None of it. No one wants any of that man's foolishness. Okay? So, a good old watch along, a good old time, conversation amazing. Okay? I don't know how we always end up going 2 hours. No, I'm going to bed. You know what I'm saying? I probably will not be live tomorrow. I want to get my closet in order, but I might pop up so y'all know what y'all have to do. Y'all have to be subscribed to the channel to know when I'm gonna be around here. Okay, you have to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also on Twitter, because that's where I post where I'm gonna be. Okay, I know for a fact I will be live on Sunday, because there's plenty of things to be live about. Okay. But I'll see y'all later. Look, we always have a good time on the corner. Okay, I thank all of the live watchers, the replay watchers, the JayBirds, the mods, the strangers, the mamas, the cousins, the aunties, the uncles, the daddies, the he, she, him, her, they, and all of that. Okay, it's always peace, love, life, positivity, and all those things around here. Y'all know I love you all. Okay, have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. Gotta go. Bye.